Hello and welcome to Home Based Business Review. I am your host, Carl Douglas. How you guys doing today? How you guys holding up out there? Listen, I'm so excited to bring you something that everybody wants to understand. Understanding the power of words, okay? But we brought on a professional gentleman. His name is Steven. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, Carl? Thank you
I'm,
for having me.
Hey, you know what? I'm excited, man, because I'm gonna learn. I got my pad and pencil ready to write down. And guys out there, if you don't have it, make sure you go out and get it because it may be life changing information that you may receive today. So you can remember maybe 10% if your brain is sharp. You can remember 10% of what we're talking about. But if you write it down, it shoots up to 60%. So make sure you get this pad and pencil out and get ready to go. Okay, Stevens, you're the professional, okay, in marketing as far as agent. I want you to go ahead and help me with this. Answer these questions for my audience. Understanding the power of words. Let's talk about that.
Wow, okay, so that's deep right there. Power words. I would say being able to get across a message to your audience and doing it quickly and succinctly is very, very important. Words are very powerful, and being able to get it across to your intended audience effectively is the name of the game. So when it comes to the power of words, for instance, myself and other clients that I've worked with, I help them to optimize their Clubhouse bios, their Instagram bios. We want people to know what you're trying to convey to them. So I started off doing a lot of blogging for different people, different companies, and being able to get the data in that they wanted to get out to the world in their metadata, in their short tail keywords, long tail keywords. For anybody that does content marketing, you know these words are magic because it helps your stuff to rank higher when it comes to search engine optimization. But when it comes to social media, it's just as important to make sure you get your data across. But sometimes you only have about 150 characters. Instagram for one in your bio. Who are you? What do you do and why do you do it? What is your strong call to action that I can clearly understand what you want me to do? I can lose someone that is trying to follow my page in 10 seconds. The amount of time that I'll spend on your website, I think the attention span gets shorter and shorter if you tell me to do multiple things. But if you have a strong call to action, it really helps people to really engage with you and do what you're asking them to do. So the power of words, it really resonates with me because I try to make sure people get their point across effectively and succinctly.
Outstanding. I know you are a professional in this field, but I want people to understand exactly what is a professional marketing agent. Explain that to them.
So essentially, what I do is I'm a brand strategist and a digital marketer. What I do for clients is I help you build your brand strategy, help you develop your brand, and I help you get it across to your audience. For certain people, I help to represent them so that they can get appearances, they can do collaborations, things like that. My largest and favorite is a word, is Yassine Hall. So I represent Yassine Hall as her professional marketing agent, PR strategist. And what I do for her is I just make sure that I make connections with people so that we're able to collaborate in the future, expanding the brand, expanding her reach on social media and the internet.
Beautiful, beautiful. I did an interview with her, and you came highly recommended by her, and she swears to you are part of her success in her business.
Hey, I would agree. And the main reason why I would agree is because I'm very confident in what I do and I help to make sure that people get results. I feel like a lot of times we try to relay messages to people, but we don't get the message across succinctly. We don't get it across successfully. When we're able to do that, the great product that we have, the great service that we offer, we're able to get it across immediately. People want to engage with us. People want to know why we're great, why we're unique, right? So
Yes.
the important thing is to make sure we get the message across. And dealing with people that are as wonderful as Justine Hall, I believe that she has a great mission. She has a great purpose. She has a great why. I love all the things that she stands for. Being able to get her message across to the people that subscribe to her YouTube channel or follow her on Facebook or follow her on Instagram, that is the key. Let's get this message across to make sure your product gets out there and you're able to change the world.
Interesting. You know what? I want people to understand. I'm going to put a commercial in here that's going to explain a little bit about what he does, so you guys have an idea of what's going on. So we're going to put it right here. At this point, you guys have some information on our gentleman here, our professional marketing. Okay. And I got to say something, my friend. You're young, but I do understand you have credentials here. Tell us a little bit about your credentials.
Well, I have a background in marketing. I've represented and worked on social media accounts for the last 5 years. If I were to just list the credentials that I've accrued, this might get a little ridiculous. But I would say in my testimonials, I've been able to really make a name for myself. Working with Yassine Hall goes at the top of my list. Being able to amplify her brand, doing brand strategy for Barry Brewer Jr., and being able to help him to amplify his message, gaining him followers overnight. Just being able to make sure we get the message out very clearly. My very first client, I helped her to quit her job and to start for herself at her own home-based business and make 6 figures within 14 months. So trust me, guys, it works. Being able to get your message out, being passionate about what you're passionate about, your customers will see that and they will buy what you have to offer. People don't buy products, people buy people. So let's get who you are out to people and make sure that that's what they purchase.
Outstanding, outstanding. I love this. Okay, let's keep it going. Now, a lot of people are sitting there and go, well, when was your biggest breakthrough? When did that happen?
My biggest breakthrough was working with Yassine Hall because Yassine Hall saw the things that I was doing. I spent a lot of time on Clubhouse, and what I was doing was I was helping speakers that had products that had some type of notoriety. I was helping them to optimize their bios. I was helping them to amplify their voice on Clubhouse and make sure that the message you're trying to get across is polished and that people understand what you're trying to say and who you're trying to reach. If we know who your target audience is, we can reach those people and we can get them every single time. We can get them over and over and over and over. When you market to everyone, you market to no one. But being able to polish that message and get it out to your niche audience, the intended audience that you want to buy your products, to engage with you. I would say that was my biggest breakthrough, being able to convey that to her, being able to convey that to other people that had inquiries and wanted to join me on my journey and work with me.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to stop and say this to everyone who's listening. We're using them as well. We're going to use and abuse you, my friend. But I got to tell you, you guys know me. I just don't pick anybody to work with. You pick the best of the best that's out there. Doesn't matter how young they are, how old they are. I prefer working with the younger guys because why? They full of that energy. They got that hunger. Like this gentleman right here. So I'm going to initial my name behind him when you guys pick his service. Once again, I am using his service, and I'm very happy already with what I've seen. That's another reason why I'm sharing you guys this particular individual, because he is professional. Okay, he definitely knows what he's doing. Now let's get back into his journey. Okay, let's talk about, a lot of people want to know, when did your journey start? I mean, let's go back in time here before you got to this point. Everybody has a struggle. Everybody has a story. It's a reason why you're hungry. It's a reason why you're so passionate what you're doing. Let's talk about that.
Well, for me, I was let go from a job that I hated. They did not like me either. They let me go with no notice. It was wonderful working for a construction company for however many months they had me, but they dropped me like a bad habit, and they did not look back. It taught me a valuable lesson. If I work for myself, I can always be employed. If I'm good at what I do, I can always be employed. If I'm passionate about what I do and I'm passionate about the people that I want to help, I will always have work. So I guess I started my own business at that point. I decided that I would start identity digital marketing. And basically, I believe that, again, people buy people, not products. What is your identity? Who is it that you want to convey to the people that you really are? That is what makes you stand out, and that's what develops your brand. So, because of the letdown that I had during COVID, being backed into a corner and being a timer put over top of me, like, this is how much time you have to pay your bills. I decided, okay, this is the thing that I've been doing for the last 4 years. Let's go full time and let's make this work. So I decided to put all my skills together, create a package that I really felt like was fully developed and represented me to the fullest extent. And I made it available to my audience. I niched down to what my audience was going to be, and I developed my brand. I help women entrepreneurs quit their jobs and work for themselves. I feel like they deal with a lot of burnout. They become stuck, but I help them become unstuck. My very first client is the person that I helped to quit her job as a personal trainer. I helped her to open her own home-based business. And now after 14 months, she has made 6 figures. That's amazing. And that's what I want to recreate for everybody. Yassine Hall, person that I represent and I work with, being a 7-figure business, or I mean, like, I can't believe it, but she's a multimillionaire. But being able to amplify her brand and being able to make sure that it gets out to the audience and that everyone wants a piece of the success. That's what I do, and that's why I started this. It started with a setback, and it developed into an even larger comeback.
Oh, I
You
love
can
it.
do the same.
Yes, yes. So, folks, you just heard it. He's telling you exactly what you need to do. You need to believe, of course, believe in yourself, but he's going to help you understand where you need to go with your dreams. He's going to empower you with his words and get you out there. So, I would recommend for you guys to go ahead and schedule some time. A 15. You're offering a 15-minute consultation, right?
It's 30 minutes. I offer a
Oh,
30-minute
wow.
consultation. They get a
Wow,
little bit more
people.
time than that.
Yeah, people pay for that. So he's giving it to you to see where you need to go. But I'm here to tell you, everybody has a budget. Two of the things that you need to focus on in your budget is definitely getting more clients and paying for those people. If you got 3 people and you paid $100 to get 3 people, one of those people is worth thousands to you over the length of time that you built that relationship with them. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
But it all comes down to the power of words. Power of words, and you need a professional that's going to help you understand the power of words. Let's go back on that. Okay, let's talk a little bit about, it's not persuasion, but it's feeling what a person wants and giving them what they need. Would you agree?
I would 100% agree. When we talk about certain businesses, or we talk about certain people that are their own brand, if we can describe them in a few words, that's what we should do. We should describe ourselves in a few words, but they need to be developed. They need to be powerful. And when we're able to do that, it's easy to get your message across and get across who you are in a short amount of time. If you go to my Instagram, Stephen.Swinson, okay, Stephen with a PH Swinson, you will see that I marketed myself as a brand strategist. You didn't even have to go to my bio to know what I do. You saw that in my name on Instagram, Stephen, brand strategist. The power of words, like it really means so much, and it gives you so much of an opportunity to connect with people, because when you make that emotional connection with what people need, then they stick with you. Then, okay, I need to work with this guy. I need to go to the link in his bio because he gave me a strong call to action. He put his words in a way that made sense to me. Being an author, I had to really understand the power of words, and I decided I'm going to get my message across short and sweet. I want you to pick up a book, but I don't want you to hold it for months. Like, I want you to pick up the book and get everything you can get out of it in a few hours, in a day. I love to read novels, but who's reading novels anymore? Our attention span is really dwindling down the more technology that we get. But based on that information, you should know you got to get your message across quickly and succinctly.
And Stevenson, I gotta give you, I would say, kudos from this point on. I heard you on Clubhouse. Okay, you're a professional speaker.
Yes, sir.
And folks, that you listen to his voice, if you did not see him, but you heard him, you feel confident he can help you get that journey that you need. That life is a journey, business is a journey. He can help you get to your destination if you listen to him on Clubhouse. Tell me about that. You on Clubhouse. How did you get introduced to that, and how's that working for you?
Man, Clubhouse is great. My name on Clubhouse is Steven Swinson, or Steven the Speaker.
Okay.
I decided to go with that name because I believe that I'm a professional speaker. I've worked on polishing my message and polishing who I am and why I do everything that I do. On Clubhouse, it's funny that I actually was connected with you on Clubhouse because I used to spend so much time on there giving away free information. I want people to be able to grow, and I want people to be able to change their circumstances. So being passionate about it, it only made sense to deliver a message on Clubhouse. And I'd say the reason why I connected with you is because I do it so consistently. You'll see me on there Monday through Sunday, being able to just speak and talk and speak and talk and share. One of my favorite people that I work with, her name is Rocky. So myself and Rocky and our entire team of moderators, we actually spend the time on Clubhouse speaking and sharing and investing in people. Like, hey, this is what you need to do. These are tips to amplify yourself and your brand. And we spend so much time on there. It's so great that I was able to connect with you. And this was funny to me because it was a follow that I got after I added some value to your life. And you don't need anything. You're the man that doesn't need anything. And you thought, man, I like this guy. Let me give him a quick follow. So it's great to connect with you. And I'm glad that anything that I've ever said resonated with somebody, especially somebody like yourself, Carl.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Tell us again, where on Clubhouse can we find you?
Just search for me and search for Steven the Speaker on Clubhouse. Steven with a PH, and everything else is spelled out the way it sounds. Steven the Speaker.
Outstanding. So everybody knows now, they heard that. So if you don't have Clubhouse, go get it. You need an Apple phone to go Clubhouse. They haven't on Android yet, but I'm going to tell you, Clubhouse, you're going to get some professional speakers there. You're going to hear me on there as well. I just actually got Clubhouse. I just found out about it. If you see my videos, about maybe almost a week ago. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. It is worth your time and your money and your effort to get involved with Clubhouse on Apple. I'm not
Carl,
getting...
What's your name on Clubhouse? They need to see your bio. They need to see how wonderful it is.
Well, right now I go at, you tell them what I go at, because you're putting it all together for me.
Okay, so we got, I think your name is Carl Douglas, correct?
Yes.
Easily written out as your first and last name. Find Carl Douglas on Clubhouse. Check out his bio. You will be pleased to see this is what Carl does. This is why he does it. And this is how you can reach him. He has a clear call to action. It was a pleasure working with you, Carl.
I love it. I love it. Listen, we're going to have you back. Would you come back and give us some more of your good wisdom?
I would love to.
Oh, man, we're definitely going to do that. So once again, guys, this is Carl Douglas from Home Base Business Review. And we had a professional marketing agent speaker, Steven Swinson, okay? So like I said, we will get him back here. And if you have any questions, go ahead and send them to me. And next time we get him back, he's going to answer those questions, folks. See you guys later. Thanks again, Steve.
Hey, thank you for having me. And please visit the link here in the description. You can find my new webinar on how to brand yourself. That's something that you're interested in doing for your own home-based business.
Sounds good to me. Bye for now.